Hello and welcome to today's NetUtils Tech Roundup. Today we are looking at the ever-increasing security and compliance concerns of your virtualized environments. As we all know, virtual technology has grown in the last few years, and subsequently there is a greater need to secure virtual machines and adhere to compliance. So today, Malcolm is going to show us a typical virtual environment and how that's evolved with VGW, Virtual Gateway.
Yes, in a typical virtual environment you have a host machine that has several guest machines running through the kernel, which is a hypervisor, and then a breakout through a firewall or something. And typically dealing with security, you either have VLAN segmentation, where groups of guest machines are put into different VLANs and then controlled that way, or you might have various agents that are deployed onto the guest machines to deal with malicious content, AV, firewall and stuff like that. Typically that can be quite costly because obviously you have to get the licenses for the agents, and it can increase the admin overhead as well. With VGW, which is essentially a virtual stateful firewall, it works slightly different. In a similar environment where you have guest machines connecting up to the hypervisor, VGW runs within the hypervisor. So it allows you visibility of all the traffic that's coming from the VM, so into VM traffic. And once you get visibility of that, you can then start controlling that traffic with various types of policies. That can be done on a global level. It can be done on a group level, so grouping different VMs together and applying policy like that, or it can be done on an individual VM level. The main thing there is because it's integrated into the hypervisor, it improves performance, or at least keeps performance at the same level. And the processing is done within the hypervisor, and the security is controlled in a security VM, so all the policies are controlled there as well.
Okay, so that gives you an integrated solution and helps with control and visualization and all of that.
Yeah.
What about software and applications? How does it support with control there?
VGW has something called introspection, which essentially allows you visibility of applications and software installed on your virtual machines, and also checking installed hotfixes and patch levels and stuff like that. So if you have certain machines that, say for example, have something like BitTorrent installed on there, and you categorize that application as bad, you can automatically, through introspection, move that VM machine into a group, say for example, that has a policy that blocks internet access until that software is removed.
Okay, so that's essentially a smart group. We were discussing those earlier. Okay.
Yep.
And also, what about compliance with VGW? How does that work?
VGW deals with compliance in several ways. One of them is, as you mentioned, a smart group, which essentially integrates with vCenter's attributes as well as VGW attributes. So for example, if a VM or a group of VMs deal with credit card information, and you append, for example, a name like credit to those machines, automatically all of them get grouped together in a smart group, and then smart group policies apply. If a new machine comes in with the same name, you get into the smart group automatically with that attribute, and again the policies apply. The other way is you have something called a gold image, which is essentially a ideal configuration or image for a virtual machine, to which all your virtual machines can adhere to. And if they don't adhere to that gold image, you can move them out into a quarantine group and fix the problem until they adhere to that gold image.
Okay, that's great. Thanks very much, Malcolm. That's given us a really good snapshot of Virtual Gateway. As usual, if you want to get in touch with us to find out more, contact us via the website www.netutils.com, and keep checking our blog for regular updates too. Thank you.